Great morning, everyone. I want to pull cards, and I want to ask, what's going on with all of this stuff? Fires in California, Trumpenstein, the no class, low class, coming into power, supposed to be coming into power in just a little while. So what is all this leading to? What is going on with the overall thing with all of this? See if the cards can give us some information. So let's see what the reading's about. We start off with, we are struggling. People are struggling. They're just feeling a bit beat down at this present time with everything that's going on. Heavy energies happening. Payoffs. What's coming out. What's being paid out. What's being, all of the drama with this. And the abuses of power. It feels like it's just too much. Heavy duty, mentally, and also energetically, and people are worried about economy and what's coming in. And again, just that feeling of, I can't fight against this. This is overwhelming. The abuse of power, the mental framework on this. Don't forget, swords are about the mental realm, that it's just taxing, it's overwhelming for a lot of people right now. So the energy going into this is not liking the harvest. Again, gathering and collecting the things that are coming into your world in a daily basis, and just, again, a bit of feeling beat down with it. Looking deeper, okay, investigating, feeling that we need to figure out what's going on, okay, and seeing that people need to pull together, really need to pull together, and we see those in abuse of power that are coming together, the dance, the lovers' dance that they're doing, with the all of the drama that they're putting out, the things they're saying. We also have the dancing storks, which is usually, in Lenormand, etc., talking about stories they put out, the lover stories, the abuses of power that people are worried about that are coming out, okay? Yeah, it's about those of wealth. So it could be those of wealth. It also could be a card that shows what you are holding on to in your daily life, the grounded things that are coming out. It also is my card for like Elon or Trumpenstein, but let's see what else it is. What's coming rapidly, okay? These happenings that are taking place so fast. And wanting these things to retreat, okay? Worried again about the abuses of power, the foundation, these wealthy guys coming together, and these things that are retreating mentally. Again, the mental realm of retreat. But let's see if we can put all this together, if it's going to make sense here. The challenge is, people are feeling it's a nightmare scenario with what's coming in with Trump and So since the challenge is the nightmare scenario, people are worried about all this stuff coming in. So that's got to be Trump. It's got to be Elon. The harvest, not liking what's coming, feeling just absolutely beat down. Okay, worried about democracy, okay, with the payoffs that have been done, looking deeper, coming rapidly about democracy, compassion, love, all of those things. And of course, underneath of it, I have my card for like Kamala. It's my Kamala card, the queen, the one that you hold on to your internal power with, okay? And wanting to see this move to retreat these things, okay? But the outcome is the burden, feeling again very weighed down energetically with all these things coming in. It's again that confusion and the worry, overwhelming worry with all the things that are happening now, okay? Looking at what's being offered. Is something going to be offered when it comes to democracy, when it comes to compassion, looking deeper within ourselves and looking at the payoff, the things that are coming, okay? And the dark elements, yeah. What's being offered up by these dark elements, and people are just feeling that it's so much of a burden, okay? So the four corners with this, we have, again, fighting the good fight, but energetically just feeling weighed down, too much of a burden. We have the 9 and the 10 of Wands, which is all about the energetic level, that it's just all of the stuff is coming down, and it's too much. Then we have, of course, the devil, the dark elements and abuses of power. So it's saying with this, all of this stuff that's happening with the fires and Trumpenstein coming in, that it is so much of a burden that people are trying to deal with. And they're looking at, we have the Hermit, looking deeper into the abuses of power by Trump when it comes to democracy and his dark elements that he's trying to bring in. Okay, again, feeling abused, wanting to retreat these things. He's wanting to retreat democracy, okay? He's wanting to, the revenge cycle that he's in, okay? So what's coming rapidly? Investigations into democracy, Trump, and retreating these things. The Lovers, when it comes to the nightmare scenarios, and holding on to personal power in the midst of the harvest, not liking what's coming, okay? So let's see what's under the surface. So far, this is just saying we got all this crap on the table to deal with that's coming in, okay? We have the Emperor, okay? Taking charge, leadership, etc., tempering, by distancing, walking away from some of this stuff emotionally, from some of these messages that are coming out, and taking new action, looking at new action, holding on to power, bringing your power out in the world when it comes to these feelings of loss and this, negative government and his theft, that we know that he did the theft, and where this is moving to. We have an agreement. People are in agreement, again, coming together because of his manipulations. Internally, we know the truth, and we want to fight when it comes to this struggle, okay? So many things are raining down at this present time, and it's going to be looking, what's going on overseas, what are these things that are taking place, beginning to take action, and fighting fighting for truth, bringing out the truth to get justice, okay? So it's going to be more about these things coming out, bringing out truth so that we can get some justice with all of these things that are taking place now. So let me gather these up, and then I want to ask another thing. We see all this stuff on the table. It's just weighing people down, the payoffs, the drama, all the things that he's trying to bring in, the fires going on. So I'm going to ask also, what can people do? What is our best? What is the best you can tell people to do during this time? So it's just, so you know, this is saying the overwhelming drama that's going on. So much overwhelming drama. So I want to ask specifically, what can you tell people? What is the best advice to give people for this time? How to handle this time that we're going through? One thing it said is distance your emotions from some of this stuff. Pull away from some of it, okay? But let's see what we have. So the reading's about tempering things, okay? Coming to some tempering. When it comes to the messages, these emotional messages, you know, the spins, the drama, temper it with better emotional messages. Now this could be on the positive side, coming and listening to emotional messages that promote things that, like Yeshua ben Joseph was teaching people about the Sermon on the Mount, etc. And in the toxicity of it is, you know, the lies and drama, fishtails that are coming out, okay, in the negative. So tempering some of the fishtails and coming together as a people, okay? So temper it by coming to a place where you get better messages, things that are uplifting, etc., and coming together in alliance with more people. The energy coming in it is, again, coming to the truth, bringing truth out in your life, rapidly getting as much truth as you can. When it comes to all of this stuff that's raining down now, there is going to be more and more things coming down, truth bombs, if you will, and new actions, okay? So bringing out the truth, looking at the truth of situations, what's being said, what's being put out there, and working together for new actions, to bring new actions out to the front. So taking the lid off of things, okay? Taking the lid off and seeing in clarity rather than keeping things bottled up, okay? Open it up and continue to speak truth to power. Bringing new things into alignment. Now again, this is sometimes the monetary, but it's also the grounded things in daily life. New things, bring new things in that are better grounded for you and bring opportunity. When it comes to the higher awareness, but also working together in new actions against Trumpenstein, okay? It's also my card for the narcissist and Trump, etc. So coming together with new actions when it comes to Trump, or coming together with new actions when it comes to the higher dynamic and truth. So, yeah, taking the lid off, seeing what's coming in, okay, new things coming in. The challenge is endings, wanting to bring endings to some things. When it comes to going forward, moving things forward. When it comes to, Trump and his dark agendas, okay? wanting to end it, taking action when it comes to this dark agenda that he's trying to put into place. Okay, know that the wheel is turning. Okay, so above it all, tempering with the truth, bringing the truth out daily, holding on to the truth in your life, taking the lid off, again, coming to more compassion, more awareness, and endings. Know that endings are going to come into place with the wheel. The wheel of karma is turning, and there will be some endings happening, okay? When it comes to this mental feeling of loss and pain, okay? So the center of it is the fishtails, this information raining down, what's coming in when it comes to moving forward. The foundation is about this dark government coming together with new actions when it comes to Trump, his dark deeds in the government that he's trying to put together, okay? So it looks like this stuff is going to start being exposed more and more, but let's see what's under the surface with this. Light is coming in. We're going to be navigating these things, navigating our way to get to calmer waters, looking at all these elements coming up. We have to see the things that are going on, okay? So we can navigate through it, see what these payouts are. When it comes to this feeling of being just railroaded and having this difficult time and the struggle that we're going through, when it comes to what's being birthed in America, caring for the health of America, okay? Feeling like on a tightrope when it comes to living the best life. Okay. We have what's being offered and retreating. Maybe retreating from some of this stuff mentally, retreating from it when it comes to all the things that are being juggled, and live the best life that you can in the midst of this with what's being offered, okay? So going forward, we have this feeling of nightmare scenario that people are in when it comes to this abuse of power, but hold on to truth, okay? Look for the messages of truth, and more will be revealed about the past and what's hidden. So let's see what's hidden. What's going to be revealed? Yeah, they've been studying this, okay? There are things going on behind the scenes when it comes to the steel again, okay? And it will be moving forward, and there will be an agreement as to this darker agenda and craziness that they had with putting people out in the cold, and the what they're trying to bring forward to control people with the population of money, and their manipulation is going to implode, okay, across the world, okay, across the world. So this is not just what's happening here. This is what's going on across the world with the uber right things coming in. And it's saying living the best life that you can live, hold to the truth, continuing to do what you do, and know that under the surface, this stuff is being looked at, okay? And so things are going to move, but it's basically saying don't lose hope. Don't just continue to go forward, live the best life you can do. If you need to just unplug for a while from some of this toxicity that you see happening, then unplug, But now this stuff, we're navigating through these waters, and all this mental stuff is coming up. You know, all these swords in the water are coming up that we have to navigate through during this time. And a lot of this stuff, it's going to be revealed. It's going to be uncovered. And we're in the midst of that now. So it's not saying it's going to be easy. It's saying hold on to your best life. Go for the positive messages, okay, in that, rather than getting yourself bound up in fear mode. And know that this is moving forward. And all of this stuff is going to be revealed. But this is kind of like the things are coming to a head, okay, with all the stuff that's going on. It's going to come to a head and be revealed. But we need to hang tight. We need to live our best lives. And if you need to unplug from this stuff for a while, rather than overwhelming yourself mentally with all the stuff that's happening that you just feel depleted by, do that. Spend time in nature or do what you need to do to chillax as we're going through this time, and we will come out the other side. Okay. So what's coming out the other side? The dark deeds that we're looking at through, you know, mentally trying to get a handle on it. When it comes to these things, new elements coming in, it's across the world, okay? Across the world, this is happening, and we're coming together as people and looking at these payoffs. So again, it's all about, on the other side, seeing how these things were. The fish tails, okay, the messages about opportunities, and could be finance, just daily life, etc. Looking deeper, being deeper into that. Which way are we going in the world? Are we going for the lies, the fishtails, etc., or are we going for the higher dynamic of love and peace and opportunities? The messages are about opportunities, coming together as a people to begin again into bringing things in, and looking at the lies and the deceits across the world that the Uber right has brought into place. Okay, walking away, being able to distance from this difficulty that people have felt, and justice coming in. Okay, looking at these things, justice will be coming in when it comes to navigating and going forward to calmer waters. So on the other side of this, again, this is going to be revealed. Okay, these ones are going to have to go, the darker elements. Okay, they're on their way out. Okay, they're fishtails across the world. They're on their way out. We have done the investigation, and justice is coming, and we're going to a better place when it comes to what's being given out. We are working together to bring across this message of new opportunity and new ways of going when it comes to the burden that we have felt. Okay, so it's going to go forward to a better place. New things will be coming in, but it's just taking time, and it's something, again, that we are going through, and we will make it, but it's, again, don't expect it to be overnight within the next 24 hours, okay? So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.